George Gilbey's heartbroken mum has revealed her son's final words to her on the morning before his fatal fall at work. The 40-year-old reality star, who appeared on Channel 4's Gogglebox and Celebrity Big Brother, died on March 27 after falling through a skylight in a workplace incident. After the inquest into his shocked death concluded last week, the TV favourite was remembered at a funeral service at a crematorium near his home in Clacton-on-Sea, Essex. George's mum, Linda McGarry, who featured on Gogglebox alongside George and her late husband, Pete McGarry, has now revealed that her late son phoned her just hours before his tragic death, and during the chat, had a request. The 74-year-old reality star, fighting back tears, explained she shared a light-hearted conversation on the morning of his accident. He called her at 9:30 a.m. and said that he was working. He explained that he had been drinking the night before and signed off his call with a sign of his affection that the devastated mum says she will treasure. Linda began, "He asked me for his breakfast money. I put £30 in his account so he could get food, and he seemed fine." Continuing her conversation with the son, she shared the touching final message he told her as their conversation came to a close. She revealed, he had a drink the night before, and liked a bottle of white wine or two, but was happy that he was working. He ended the phone call by saying, "I love you," like he usually did. "I treasure those words." The grieving mum added that she is proud to have had George as a son and said having him in her life was a blast. Gogglebox fans were shocked last month when news broke that the reality star had died. Police confirmed the incident with a statement, reporting, "We received a report of an incident at Campfield Road in Shoebury at around 10 a.m. this morning, 27th of March, during which a man who was working at height had fallen and sustained an injury. The ambulance service including air ambulance were in attendance. Sadly, the man died at the scene. We will continue liaising with partners including the health and safety executive. A cordon remains in place at the scene. His cause of death was confirmed this month in a short inquest hearing in Chelmsford. The inquest was told George fell through a skylight while working on a roof. A post-mortem examination found his injuries were consistent with a fall from height, Essex Coroner's Court heard. He is survived by beloved 7-year-old, Amelie, who he shared with ex-girlfriend Gemma Conway. His death came 3 years after Linda was left heartbroken by the death of her husband, Pete. The fellow Gogglebox star passed away in 2021 after being diagnosed with bowel cancer. Despite being told he could have 6 months to live, Pete died just days after doctors discovered he had cancer. Linda said in an interview following his death, "Pete was a lovely man and I was so lucky to have him for 25 years. I said to him, we've not only been 25 years, it's been day and night with each other. He was my life." Pete had lost 6 stone during lockdown and was then told he had cancer. After undergoing an operation to remove the tumor he was told he had half a year to live, but tragically died just a few days later. Meanwhile, Linda herself is facing a health battle of her own, having been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease earlier this year. She revealed at the beginning of April, "I have been diagnosed with Parkinson's disease and George took it worse than me. He was a mummy's boy." In her new interview with The Sun, Linda reflected on the fact that George helped her cope with her Parkinson's diagnosis. She said, "He would fuss over me, change my bedding and do my shopping. He was always nagging me to remember to take my pills. George was very kind and had a heart of gold. Follow Mirror Celebs on TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube and Threads.